Hey everybody, we're back. If you're new, thanks for joining us. I'm Shannon, that's Coco. Click that subscribe button, please. And if you're not new, you've probably been wondering where we are. Let's do it again. If you're not new, thanks for coming back. No, not that you've been wondering where we were, but we have been MIA for probably 2 months as far as sitting down and filming. You can tell this is a different setup and everything. Rambling already. Today's video, we are going to do a get ready with me. I'm going to try some new products that I have purchased along the way while we've been missing in action, and also kind of just catch you up on our lives. If you follow us on Instagram, then you've seen our stories and you probably know what's going on with life, but a lot of things have happened and some very major changes in our family dynamic, lifestyle, everything. Just the world is upside down right now. Anyway, let's start out with primers. We're going to film another video after this, so I figured let's do a get ready with me while I get ready to do that video. So we've got the Professional, which I always use, and I generally just use it in the areas where I have bigger pores. My nose has really big pores, and I kind of just pat that in. Then I'm gonna take my Smashbox, the Photo Finish, and I will go everywhere else that I didn't go earlier. Earlier as in 3 seconds ago. Okay, so what's been going on? We were in California. My mom came for Christmas. We went to Death Valley to see the stars. We literally saw 0 stars. 0, because the weather was so bad. So that was kind of a wasted trip, but the kids had fun. Then my mom left. The movers came the next day. Let's find some foundation. Let's just go with this one. I need a sponge. I don't have a sponge. So we're gonna use our NARS Soft Matte. Anyway, so the movers came the day after my mom left and packed up all of our stuff, which I thought they were coming to do a walkthrough just to see how long it would take them to pack everything. They came, they packed everything that day, and then we went to like this little cabin on the beach. It's like military cabins, hotel kind of thing. Does this color look off on me? I feel like this looks off. This color is not my shade anymore. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Okay, so we stayed there. Then we stayed there for like 2 days or something. Then we flew to Hawaii. Saw my grandfather, my mom flew in, saw my cousins and my aunt and stuff. And then we flew back to San Diego and stayed in the same little cabin thing for like 3 more days. Then we start our journey across the country, right? This is where it starts to get rough, okay?
Mama, I need a sponge.
She needs a sponge. I don't have a sponge for you. I don't even know where I got this one. Use a stippling brush.
Why?
Okay, so this is where it starts to get rough, people. So we start our trip, we go down into Arizona. First of all, we're late starting the trip, like very late, hours behind schedule. We get to Arizona, we see my brother, which is cool. We got to hang out with him for not long. We literally stopped, got McDonald's, ate it at his house, and then left. The thing that we didn't take into account was the time changes. So that meant we were gonna be in the car. I don't even know what I'm saying, but the time changes were rough, okay? So it's like that didn't go well for us. And then I think the way I planned the drive, it was just too much time in the car. So we had to rethink everything. We stopped in some random town in Arizona. We stayed the night and then started our trip. Eventually we got to Texas the next day and then to my in-laws' house. We stayed in Texas. Well, we stopped, stayed the night, and then drove to, where did we go? Houston, I think. Picked up my daughter, then drove. Did we pick my daughter up? Did someone drop her off? We picked her up. Yeah, we picked her up. We stayed the night in Houston. I am so confused because there was just so freaking much going on. Anyway, we stayed in a very small town in Texas for a few days and hung out with them and then started our journey again. But it got rough because the weather. We ended up having to stay in Atlanta for 2 nights because we were concerned about icy roads and the snow. Never been in the snow. I'm freaking out when we're getting into North Carolina and we're in like the Smoky Mountains, and I'm like, I want to look around, but I'm driving. So he's driving the van with the kids, I'm driving his car, and I want to look around and I see snow everywhere, and I'm just like, I'm freaking out because I've never drove. I drove once in the snow, once. So that was rough. Anyway, like my mirror. Anyway, we finally got here. Here is DC. Uh-oh. So we finally get there. There is DC. And then it's so confusing because DC Maryland and Virginia. Like if we leave our house in DC and we go one way, 5 minutes, you're in Maryland. And then 5 more minutes, you're in Virginia. So it's like extremely confusing. I'm just starting to kind of understand what we're doing. I'm talking too much and I'm not working enough. Let's get this done, okay? Let's get it done. So Tarte Shape Tape, always a holy grail. Anyway, this color is just not my color anymore. It's because I haven't been in the sun. I'm getting pale.
I'm getting pale.
Yeah, I'm getting pale. Yeah, this is not going well, y'all. These are not my shades. So anyway, we had fun in Hawaii. I completely bypassed that, but we did have fun in Hawaii. And we got to see my grandfather and we did some fun stuff and had ice cream and ate all of the food that we love. So that was cool. Anyway, we get here. My mom comes a couple days after we get here, because the day after we got here, our furniture was delivered. So we had air mattresses and stuff. We slept on air mattresses one night, and then our beds and everything was delivered the next day. And then 3 days after that, my mom flew in to help. So my mom comes, she's helping out, you know, she's watching the kids while I'm unpacking. I'm stressed because our house is significantly smaller. Follow our IG, twinstimestwochannel. There's an underscore in between each word. So my mom comes, she's watching the kids and everything while I'm unpacking and doing my thing. And it was rough, y'all. I'm like stressed out. If you follow us on Instagram, then you know that it was kind of rough. Very rough process because our house is significantly smaller. So we're actually in the garage right now. This is the garage. This is why the lighting looks so bad and it's just not our normal setup, because we don't have a normal setup anymore. We have a garage. This is not ideal. Okay, so we just got this recently. Well, I think we got this in Hawaii. So I'm going to try this out. Anyway, so my mom watches the kids and everything while I'm unpacking and trying to get my life together, and it's a rough struggle of a process. We're gonna try the bronze shade. Let's see how I like it. Oh, it's pretty. I'm not mad at this. This was, I think, $20 at TJ Maxx.
$20.
Yeah, $19.99. So anyway, finally got the house unpacked, all of that good stuff. We're gonna go in with this Fenty highlighter. I don't know if y'all know Unboxing with Arlene, but she actually sent this to me. She had posted an unboxing video and she had like a toboggan that had like fleece inside and was really nice. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need that. Like, because it's freaking freezing here, right? And she offered to send it to me and I said, oh great, thank you so much. And she sent it, but she also sent me this little thing as like a gift. So it's super, super pretty, and this is in Mo Honey. So anyway, shortly after we get here, my mom, oh, she's beautiful. Arlene, thank you. Thank you, girl, because that is life. Oh, hello. Okay, so shortly after my mom gets here, we're still unpacking. The house is in complete chaos and disaster, boxes everywhere. The kids' birthday comes up, the big kids, they're turning 5. So we're like, okay, we gotta do something. We were gonna go to the kids' museum, but it was closed. I thought it was open, didn't even realize it was closed. So we're like, okay, let's just go to Chuck E. Cheese. So on our way to Chuck E. Cheese, we're gonna use this. This is new too, I haven't tried it yet. On our way to Chuck E. Cheese, we get a phone call from my grandfather. So we talked to him for a little bit. How do you get this out? I was trying to not rip the box, but I can't. Okay, this is the e.l.f. Putty Blush in Tahitian or Tahiti. I'm just gonna use my finger for this. So anyway, my papa calls. If you follow us, you know that my papa is one of my most favorite people in the whole world. So we FaceTime with him for a little bit until we get to Chuck E. Cheese. We talk, we have a great conversation, and everything was just, it was just a good day. You know, we had fun with the kids, my mom. Oh, I'm gonna get emotional. I'm gonna try not to. That night, my cousin texted me and she said, hey Shan, I need to talk to you about something really important. Give me a call when you can. And I said, okay, I'm putting the kids to sleep. Bless you, Coco. I said, I'll call you in about 10 minutes. So I call her and she's like, have you talked to my mom? Which is really her grandma. And I was like, oh, I talked to her this morning. She called me from her iPad so that I could talk to Papa on FaceTime. And she was like, you talked to Papa? And I was like, yeah, I talked to Papa. And she was like, really, this morning? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, what time? And I was like, oh, it was early, because it's early here in Hawaii, you know, it's big time difference. So it was like probably 7 in the morning for them. Anyway, so Papa passed away. around lunchtime their time, so significantly later in the evening for us here in DC. And I'm sad still. That kind of put me getting our life together here on hold, because they just kind of moped around for a few days. I'm happy that we got to talk to him that day and see him, and he got to tell the kids happy birthday. I'm happy that he's with my dad and with my grandma, and he was 89, so he's watched pretty much, you know, more people he loves die than people that are still alive with us today. With all that being said, this has been an extremely hard move. So on top of all of that, the traveling, the trips to Hawaii, just everything with Papa, and then the big kids turning 5, that's a milestone there. Most of our stuff got broken, not most, but a very big chunk of our stuff got broken, or it's missing the hardware, so like the screws and stuff, but a lot of stuff just completely smashed up. And I think it's because when the movers came to pack our stuff in California, they were really nice guys, super friendly, but they came like 4 hours late. And I think they just rushed because they had to get it all done that day. And you know, they just didn't do a good job at packing. So I got this at a Sephora here, and I wasn't going to get it. And I had sent it to a friend of mine who actually met her because of YouTube. But I was like, I want this so bad, and I'm not willing to spend the 65, 70 bucks that this palette actually costs. It's beautiful, but I wasn't willing to spend that much money. But my mom actually had a gift card and she gave it to me. So I thought, okay, you know what? The gift card was actually for like $75 or something. So I was like, it's a sign, get it. So I did. We're gonna keep this look simple because this video is going to be like the longest video of my life. And I just don't, oh my God, that's gorgeous. I just don't have, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm tired, y'all. That is beautiful. Okay, so I did use the Urban Decay All-Nighter Primer for my lids. I've never used that before. So I guess that is a new product to me because I haven't ever used this. Okay, well, it's, I don't know. I feel like this isn't blending out as well as it should. This is a tacky ass primer, okay? So anyway, back to life here. So we're in DC. It's pretty cool because somebody that I went to high school with, junior high and middle school, he lives here, and I talked to him last night. I've never met his wife or his kids, so I'm excited to be able to meet up with them. If I'm being honest, I don't love it here. This is probably my least favorite place to live. I feel like the people are just kind of rude. They charge an extreme amount to get your nails done. They're mean. They drive like, everybody says LA traffic and LA drivers are the worst. Nothing compared to here. Here they drive like they don't give a damn if they die, okay? At least in California, we care if we are dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus Christ, I've had people like almost run me off the road. I have to slam my brakes on. It's scary here. You know how when you're doing your makeup, you're like, you know, it's a process. It's gonna look good in the end. And right now I'm like, I don't think this primer is the strongest shit you gotta work fast with that bad boy, y'all. The good side to it is we live on military base and there's tons of parks. So there's a pretty cool park over there. There's a cool park behind us. We actually have a yard now. We didn't have a yard before, so that's the upside. I am not loving what I'm doing here. I'm trying to blend it out, but it's not going well. I think I'm gonna need to, I don't know. We're gonna need to do something. I'm gonna try to take some of this Laura Mercier setting powder and put it up here. I honestly don't know what I'm doing, but it's not going well today, so I'll just be honest with you there. Okay, that looks better. It's getting rough, y'all. Okay, so anyway, we have found some pretty amazing restaurants. There's Seasons 52, I think, at some mall, but the mall's kind of far away from us. Tyson Mall, I think it is. It's best. The steaks are amazing. The potatoes are amazing. Just it's a good restaurant. So if there's, I think it's a franchise thing too. So if you can find a Seasons 52, their filet, mwah. They also have some really cool like selfie place in that mall where you can go and they have like different setups and you can take pictures and videos and stuff for social media or whatever. It's kind of expensive. I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of expensive. So I haven't done it yet, but I do want to go, and I wanted to take the kids, and I asked him like, hey, can I just come in and just pay for my kids? And I'm taking pictures of them, and he was like, no, you gotta pay for yourself too. And I was like, damn.
Pay for yourself.
Yeah, but it's like 20 something bucks a person. That's a lot. Okay, y'all, it's coming together. It's coming together. I was getting a little nervous there. Okay, so anyway, generally speaking, this is the longest video I've filmed in, can't say 2 months because I haven't really filmed anything. This is probably one of the longest videos I've ever filmed outside of a vlog. Let me just put it that way. But it's good to catch up with everybody because I missed you and I've missed this and our normalcy and life. Okay, I'll show you really quickly what I used. So I used this shade here, which looks a lot more purple than in the pan, and I'm not mad at it.
Mama?
And then I'm gonna take my finger and go in with this one.
flower.
Yeah, it's a flower. On the upside, I will say, since I wasn't filming and I had time, my drawers and everything, do y'all want a organization video? Because I just threw everything in there and I didn't actually organize it at all, but I did clean all of my brushes, literally every brush. So proud of myself. Y'all, not freaking mad at this look. Is the palette worth 60 something bucks? I don't know if I'd say that. I really feel like my foundation doesn't look good. You know, you go from California to like snow and cold, your skin tone changes. So I feel like this foundation just does not fit me at all. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I'm looking over here, but I'm looking at you too. Look at this. This looks ridiculous. I don't want to have to go buy all new favorite foundations because that's going to be pretty crappy. Like, obviously, NARS Soft Matte, Fenty. I like this Camo Elf one. Huda. Anyway, I don't want to go buy all new foundations. Honestly, most of the time you don't see this. So when I go to film my other video, I'm probably just going to change my shirt. I think that's what we'll do. Change the shirt. Let's go in with the same shade that we used on the top and use it on the bottom. I actually love this e.l.f. It's an e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush. Love it for under there. Y'all know Vikings Valhalla came out. Obsessed. And I love all of the references to the original Vikings. Oh my gosh. You know what? Let's take some of that highlighter that Arlene gave us and put it on the inner corners.
Mama, why about the mirror?
Cause.
Why?
Okay, let's do the mascara and finish this up. So I did get a new lipstick since we've been here. I think I got it at that Tyson Mall too. Okay, we did get a new Ysl lipstick. These things are like frickin' butter. This is in the shade 43. She's gorgeous. Okay, y'all, not mad at this look. Let's do something with this head. Okay, y'all, so this is the final look. Put a little bit of curls in there. I always clip it back because I feel like this looks better than this. I don't know, because it looks stringy and just doesn't look good. Coco's in there watching Coco Melon or JJ or something. I don't know, but I am so glad that I got to spend time with you today. I'm gonna take a quick break and then film another video in a different shirt, obviously, because this doesn't match. It just doesn't, but it's all good. Anyway, if you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, click the bell, and all those good things.
I found it. I found it for me. I could be a walker.
You what? A rock star?
Yeah.
How do you do a rock star?
Yeah, I do.
You do that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mom, look at me. Mama, you did.
Oh, I did have a sponge. I'm sorry. Oh.
Mama, do you buy this?
I did buy it a long time ago.
Well, Mama, I will be the walker. I'll punch you in the face.
Who are you punching in the face?
Yeah.
No.
Like a walker and punch you in the face. You'll climb up the ladder and you will fall.
I don't. Why would I climb up a ladder and fall?
Yeah. Do you like kitty cat? Meow meow.
Do you what?
Kitty cat meow meow.
Got this in Hawaii. Obsessed with
And
it.
I buy it.
Oh, you bought it?
Yeah.
With what money?
I buy it too. $200.
You bought it with $200?
Yeah.
Whoa! Huh. That's amazing. Where did you get $200?
To the people.
From the people? Okay, that makes sense.